Jumping Jacker One here. What's going on out there? So from 100 video, I'm gonna put my voice out here and tell you a story about an experience that happened to me back in 2007 in this forest right here you're looking at. So I'm gonna show you a bunch of pictures and I'll explain them to you. I'll tell you what happened. So already as it was when I was taking these pictures, I was interested in trying to find these orbs. Everyone takes these pictures and you see these little orbs in their pictures.
Check your pictures.
I just liked them and I was fascinated by it. So I'd always try to capture them and take pictures in spots where it was dark and most chances are there wasn't too much light, so you wouldn't have any artificial light. That was the idea anyhow. So I walked into the woods and all of a sudden I saw this white ball of light out of the corner of my eye. And I turned around.
It was almost transparent.
And this ball of light was right in front of my face, lined up on a collision course with my head.
It was about the size of my head.
I can't explain it, but for some reason I just dodged natural reaction. I just moved my head out of the way, and that ball of light came so close to my face I can hear the sound it was making. It was like a humming noise. And it was absolutely silent until it got to my ear, close to my ear, and then it just kept going up and up and up and up. So I dodged, and because I had my camera on me, I just snapped two pictures. So what you're looking at right there is the first picture of what I took a picture of. And you'll notice there's two other objects there, a couple objects there.
A few.
But the one that I'm zooming in on was the only one that I actually saw. So that's why I threw in these other pictures that I've taken before, because I feel like it relates to this experience. The orb that I seen with the naked eye. And yet there was more than that there in the picture. So later on you'll see the pictures that I'm throwing in. But I'm going to tell you about this ball. It's the whole reason why I started this YouTube channel. Back in 2007, it was the most brilliant light I've ever seen. It was white, glowing, and it was so bright though it never blinded me.
I could see through the edges.
It also was completely silent until it came right to my ear. It just looked like a ball of energy coming down from the tree, just floating slowly, oh so smoothly, just cruising, coming into my face, and I just happened to move, and it just kept going up. It's an amazing experience to have seen it. I think I haven't seen what I've seen sometimes. I even doubt myself. Luckily I have these pictures because that's exactly what it looked like. Except the other things you see in the pictures weren't there. Well, I took two pictures. And that's exactly what I saw. It was a white ball of light. And I don't know what else to say. I don't know what it is. Some people might say they saw Jesus or an angel. I don't know what I saw. I saw a white ball of light. So we're going to get into the pictures now. You can see how it's there and then it's gone. So that's what you're paying attention to, and you see pictures that look identical. I also throw in some effects. So it makes it a different perspective on what you're seeing, because it darkens out everything around it. Like, look at this. I don't know what you see there, but here's another shot. When you add in the effects, it brings out some things in there that aren't so clear without them, but maybe it's nothing there. All I know is the camera is picking it up. Take a picture, it burns an image, and something's in the way that it picked up. So that's what you're seeing. People will try to explain it away as dust, moisture or something. But I know what I saw that night, and it looked like other pictures that I have. So take it or leave it. This is my story. So here you're looking at the graveyard.
Third picture.
I ventured out looking for these things in the woods. I mean, after that experience, I was obsessed. I was constantly trying to have another experience. I felt bad that I moved out of the way, but maybe it was a good thing, because, you know, a couple years later, it's another story. I'll tell you another time, but I don't know. Maybe if I stayed in the way, something would have happened. Maybe, I don't know what would have happened. But I was fascinated with it. So now you're getting into the more interesting pictures. The ones that look like something. What's that look like to you? I'm going to tell you what I see. I see eyes, a nose, a mouth. It's like a face with a tail coming off. This one here again, I see a face. I mean, you can tell me what you see. That's what I'm making this video for, because I want to know what you think of it. You know, for all we know, it's UFO technology. Some people say it's spiritual. For all we know, it's the same thing, just different names. Who knows? Here's one in broad daylight. You saw the first picture, nothing was there. Zoom on in the second picture. Look at that. It's there. I just want to know what I saw that day. You know, not too many people out there talking about this. Now you see this one here. Same thing. Ball. I never saw it with the naked eye that time. Neither did I see any of these ones that you're about to see. It's just that one night. Those two pictures I showed you, that's all. The only time I actually seen these things. But when I take the picture, they're there. So obviously our eyes can't pick it up, but the camera can. In a way, we kind of do pick it up, but again, I'm gonna save that story for another time, because you probably already think I'm crazy enough. So this one's orange. You gotta love it. See, first picture, nothing's there. Second picture, boom, something's there. Now this one here caught it in front of the TV, and he had some effects. Look at the letters. Look at that. Look at the letters. Look how it looks. Try and duplicate this, folks. Go ahead. Try and do it with dust. I'd like to see this. Try it. Now here's the hardest ones to catch. The ones with the tail on them. I've taken over thousands of pictures, so I mean, it's so rare to get one of these guys. I dare you to try and duplicate it, especially this one, because there's a typical orb. Most people would say is ashes or dust, moisture. And then look at this guy, nice strong tail. You can see the one there earlier. If you go back and look at the picture, there's no distortion in it at all. Go back and pause it. It's like catch these things in motion or something. Motion. And it is what it is. How come we ain't talking about it? How come it's being ignored? I know there's people out there, paranormal investigators, checking this stuff out, but that's about it. How do people look at them? How do people treat paranormal investigators? It's like a joke. People laugh about it. I don't think it's funny at all. Now look at this picture. You see the orb there at the top of the ceiling? You see the coat rack? This is very important. Check out the coat rack. You'll notice there's a knob there missing for the coat rack. Now, the second picture. Look at the knob where it's supposed to be. Where's that ball? Where'd it go? Now you telling me that was an accident? I don't think so. I think these things are pretty intelligent, especially after what I experienced that night. Now, if I remember correctly, this was the same night. I was walking through the parking lot and I felt like something was watching me. So I took a picture and presto. Tell me what you see. I mean, yeah, you see some orbs, you see, I don't know, do you see something else? I do. I don't know what it is. What do you see there? Nothing. Something. Did the camera pick up something? Now this one here is one of my favorites. You see how the lights are all distorted? You know how that happens with the camera. Well, add some effects. Look at the orb. Doesn't look distorted at all. It actually looks like a face. Now this one here, yeah, you see some orbs, typical orbs. But now again, another one with a tail. The hardest ones to catch. Now look at this one from the side view. I don't know what it is, but something's got to be there for the camera to pick it up. Now what is that thing? Nothing? Something? You don't even want to talk about it? Does anyone even care? What happened to the human race being so scientifically advanced and always wanting to know more? Well, I think we've upgraded a little bit with our technology, and we're starting to see new things like this. Look at that. Look at that. Now here, check this one out. This one, you can see it was snowing that night, and that thing looks completely different than the snow. It's the only thing out of all of them. Here's another time I caught the same similar thing. That's how it looks. I didn't see it with my eyes, by the way. It's just what was in the picture. Now check this one out. Try and do this with dust again, folks. You see the orb there, the big bright one? Now look at the reflection in the mirror. That's right. You see the orb. He's right there. First picture. So this was the night it happened. So you're looking again at the pictures of that night. That was the famous ball of light, as I like to call it. Changed my life. It was white, glowing. It made this little humming sound. It was moving slow. It was lined up, trying to catch my face. And any other object you see in the negatives of these photos, I actually didn't see them. I only saw the one. But you see how I didn't see them and only seen the one, but yet they're still in the picture. It's the same thing as those other captions. So I think they're somewhere along the same level with us not picking it up with our eyes and the camera picking it up. So that's why I included all those pictures, because I feel like it's similar to this. You see how I made it black, the whole picture, and you see the light come first out of everything. I add the brightness to it. It's crazy. It's like, what was it? What was it that I saw that night? I don't think I'll ever forget it. And I now do not doubt myself one bit. I am so used to the criticism on YouTube. You know, I'm kind of glad that I didn't post this video first, because it would have really probably made me think I was nuts. But from posting all this stuff on YouTube over the years, I just got used to it, I guess, criticism. So that's my story. Saw a white ball of light with my naked eyes. I took 2 pictures. Personal experience. And it woke me up. I haven't always been like this, believe it or not. I went to UFOs and paranormal and all this stuff. I haven't always been in it. Ever since that experience, it's like escalated. Woke me up. Now I just want to know more and more information. Just keep learning about everything. All I know is what I saw
I got two pictures.
You can take it or leave it.
I posted them.
But I know what I saw.
That's right.
Take
No,
care.